Most of the time I carried the cross from daylight until dark. And you're walking from North America to South America. You're walking across Africa, and it's hot, and you're sleeping, and you're itching. I remember one time, I was going across West Africa, and I'd been walking, and there was a missionary guest house. And you can go there, and you can just rest. And I looked forward to that for probably 2 months, to just get in that air conditioner. I thought, I'll stay there like maybe 3 days, maybe 2 days. I'll just stretch it. I just want to get where it's cool and just rest. And I got there. I was standing there with the cross, and I said, I'm Arthur Blessed. I said, I'm walking across Africa. And they've been telling me the last couple of months about the mission compound here, and I said, I'm willing to pay, but they said that you had air conditioning, and I would love to get a room here and rest up for 2 or 3 days if you didn't mind. And they said, we only have missionaries. It's not open for the public. We're not a motel or anything, just missionaries. And I said, well, I'm a missionary. I've been walking from Sierra Leone. That's like 2,000 miles back the way. I said, and I preach every day. I said, I'm an ordained minister. And they said, we thank you so much, but we just do regular missionaries. And we just can't let bypassers and backpackers and whatever stay. And I said, thank you. And I walked away. And I was so hurt. I guess even carrying the cross, I'm not a qualified missionary. I don't have a badge. I don't have any card to say I'm anything. It's just carrying a cross. And as I walked on, probably not over half an hour down the road, a car pulled over, a Peugeot, white Peugeot, and I will forget it. And this guy and lady got out of the car, and they said, wow, we've been hearing about you. Somebody called us and said you were coming a month or so ago, and then we heard something at the school, said we're school teachers. Said, now, we're atheists. We don't believe in God, but we have a house just up the road, and we have an air-conditioned room in one room, and if you would, we would love to have you stop at our house and just stay as long as you want to. I said, are you serious? And they said, yeah. They said, are you okay? He said, you look like you've been crying. I said, oh, I'm okay. I said, I'm all right. And they just moved out of their bedroom, and they fed me, and I rested. And it was one of the most moving things in the world that here these atheists were the ones that welcomed the pilgrim with no credentials for the mission compound.
As I watch this clip from the movie The Cross with Arthur Blessed, it makes me wonder how many times we as believers or followers in Jesus Christ have missed what God was asking us to do. Here's a missionary house that turned away the man of God. How many times have we walked down the street and see the man on the street and we didn't recognize him? Or even the person that's sitting in the cubicle next to us that we never recognized the opportunity to share God's love.
That's right. And sometimes it's that very attitude that we have that we may not even be aware that we have is what keeps people from really embracing Jesus. The bars seem to do a much better job at welcoming and loving people. And if we could learn something from them, it would be to accept and to love everybody.
You know, and now is a great opportunity to share this clip with your entire friend base. Just hit share right now. If you'll do it, it'll get on your page and others will be able to see this opportunity of receiving Jesus, because when you see it with Arthur, I think you see a true glimpse of Jesus's heart.
That's right. You know, there's a ton of amazing clips where we can learn all kinds of amazing lessons about Jesus' character, the meaning of the cross. So I'd encourage you to get a copy of the Cross DVD today. You can get that at getthecrossmovie.com or going to your favorite Christian bookstore.